Sarah, this has never happened, and if I move, it sinks lower. Oh, Sarah, help me. And my kayak's sinking. Sarah, I don't know what to do.
I can't help it, I'm sorry.
Can you get my...
Stand up.
No.
Yes.
No, it's too deep.
It's on your shirt.
Oh, Sarah, help me. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Sarah, leave him. Go on with your life, Sarah. Nobody expects a redhead to survive outside. That capsized tomato face is Max, and he almost drowned in Class 0 rapids. Kayak is spelled the same backwards as forwards, which is the only interesting thing about it. Kayaks just aren't my kind of boat because you can't fit 5 naked bitches on the bow. But mostly because I have no desire to own a Toyota FJ Cruiser. Kayaking is something old people pretend to do before or after f***ing in Viagra commercials. I assume after, but that campaign is confusing. Girls say they like an outdoorsy man, but that's just because they haven't seen the inside of my house. The only time I'm wasting a weekend hiking is when my team has a bye. And by hiking, I mean walking up a hill so you can take a selfie and walk back down. If you crave sunshine and an active lifestyle so much, enlist. Nothing like taking heavy fire in a desert for 2 years. But if Max wants to explore the great outdoors, I'll slather that ginger and SPF a jillion and fly him to Hollywood, where people connect with nature by going outside to talk on their cell phones in this week's Web Redemption.
Daniel is a 28-year-old host of a television show on Comedy Central. For his one item, he asked to bring a gun. Producer said no. He then asked for $1 million, which was also rejected, so he asked for 50 wishes. We explained that the show is not a genie. After denying him a cute 2-bed, 2.5-bath cabin, he asked what would be in his mystery basket, and we told him that this isn't chopped. So he got angry and said, fine, I'm not bringing anything then. 5 minutes later, he called back and asked about a 24-foot-long hoagie from Subway. We said no, so he settled on bringing butt wipes. Max is a 20-something ginger with a fear of water.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, you must be Max!
Yeah. Sorry. Anytime I'm naked and afraid, I get the worst fear boners. What item did you bring?
I brought a Keurig.
Genius!
I know, I was hoping you'd have some K-cups.
Ah, I should have. I just brought butt wipes.
Smart. Can I use one?
Don't test me. How old are you?
I am 21.
21 years old.
Yes.
And where was that video?
It was in northern Wisconsin.
Was it a lake?
It was a river.
What are your survival skills like?
Oh, God. Terrible. I'm uncoordinated, I'm not athletic, and I hate nature.
We're gonna die out here.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Why did you freak out?
Because it was about 5 feet of water, but then 6 feet of muck. It was gross. I was like, I didn't want to touch the bottom.
No one wants to touch that stuff.
Who wants to deal with fish? They're like underwater.
You don't like fish?
No.
What, do you have to eat them?
Not even.
You don't have to eat fish?
No. They don't have legs and they...
Well, of course they don't have legs.
Right, well, it's like snakes. I don't like it.
I don't want to eat snakes, though.
Right.
No seafood.
No.
What about shrimp?
I can do like cocktail shrimp.
They have, and lobster, they have legs?
I don't like lobster.
They have legs.
Yeah, I don't like lobster anyway.
What's a scallop look like when it's alive?
I have no idea.
Sarah, I don't know what to do.
Were you upset with your friend Sarah?
No. There wasn't much she could do.
I assume she didn't start filming immediately, so how long were you...
she did. I was ahead of her. She came up behind me, heard me screaming, and just pulled out the camera.
How long are you out of the kayak?
For like an hour.
So for an hour, Sarah did nothing?
She sort of just floated around me.
Did you go to the bathroom?
In the water?
Yeah.
No.
You were out there for over an hour.
Yeah.
I always go when I'm in the water. You ever shop at REI? It's like an outdoorsy store?
No, I don't.
Smart wool socks. They sell those.
Okay.
I'm a fan of a good sock.
I like socks. I have a lot of crazy socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun socks are kind of the thing right now.
They are, yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Enough of the small talk. First things first, if we're going to survive for 21 days, we need to determine what day of the week is date night.
Why do we need a date night?
It's good for morale. I'm going to spend the whole day preparing a fancy make-believe meal, and then we're going to make love.
All right.
But first, we need some clothes.
Yes. Great, you found some fruit. Is there any more?
No. It's all for my hat. Now let's go build some shelter.
It's night 1. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, and Daniel spent most of the day sunbathing.
Who are you talking to? I can't sleep. I think I left my garage door open.
Where did you get a mask?
Found it in a tree. Sarah! 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 Sarah!
In just 21 days, Daniel populated, gentrified, and industrialized an entire civilization from scratch. He invented a highly complex language and led the colony to victories in 2 separate wars, which has formed a utopian society with a 0 crime rate. Max spent the majority of his time crying.
Look what we've accomplished.
We made it. We finally get to go home today. We just have to get across Shark Lake.
Named after John Shark, I'm hoping. Yip, 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 yip.
What's happening? Aren't you ready to go home?
Daniel is home.
I'm sinking! Daniel, help me, please! I don't know what to do! I'm sinking! Yip, 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 yip.
As his colony continues to flourish, Daniel finishes with the greatest primitive survival rating in the show's history. Max, however, died of a mild panic attack in under 2 feet of water. The show was canceled as the camera crew showed gross negligence in allowing a contestant to slowly die in front of them.
Many of my people are here tonight. Cute, cute.